Welcome back to the second episode of the series where we test the cover 3 defense in the Legion of Boom. The last episode we made the cover 3 defense from Seattle with this that looks something like this. Now we're going to discuss how to beat it. So, the first way we can beat the cover 3 is by testing this cornerback who is Richard Sherman in the Legion of Boom. You know, we're just gonna try and beat him. So, this guy, he's gonna run. We're gonna get our route going. He's gonna start, and he's just gonna run down the field. He's gonna come, and he's gonna go bend outside, and just go down the sideline. Okay. Now that will make him have to follow him down the sideline. Well, now we have taken away this zone, okay? Because he's gone. So, before the snap, we can motion this guy across. And now, he can run a route from here, up here, and then we can take another arrow. He can run from there. He can run, let's see how we can do this. He can run a route that looks something like that. So, this corner goes down the sideline with this receiver. They're up here. And now, this receiver gets to run something that looks like that. So, if we take away these routes, he's going to run and just kind of sit there. So now, the running back can stay into block. He's going to come there. Quarterback drops back, you know. Pass rush is doing something. Now, there are very few guys who can get to this receiver. This safety can try and sprint across the field from where he started, somewhere over here, to him. Or maybe if he's lucky, he started there and then got to try and break on it. But that's a long way to go. So he's probably going to be like there at best. However, this linebacker can kind of drop back and try and cover him. So we're going to just have the tight end release off the line. And he's going to sit here because this linebacker cannot cover both the tight end and the receiver. And additionally, if we're running 2 minutes, one of these two receivers should be wide open. He can catch the ball, step out. He can catch the ball, step out. The next way to beat cover 2, let's see if I can step back long enough. So the next way to beat cover 2, or cover 3, pardon me, is that we're going to get rid of these 2 arrows. Is actually just if I think my receiver is better than this cornerback, I can just throw fade balls all day long on either side of the field. You know, he can go up and run, and you know, I can pick whichever corner I fancy and absolutely try and beat him down the sideline. That is a totally legitimate way to beat cover 3, because you get man on man down the sideline. If you got like a 6'4 DK Metcalf and they have a 6'1 Jalen Ramsey, you can beat them down the sideline, get the high ball, like a high point ball somewhere along the sideline. Hopefully your guy comes down with it. The next way we can beat cover 3 is by running the ball. So, we're gonna go and we're just gonna play power run game for a while. Like a decent while. Then, just running the ball. he's gonna take this ball, run it between the tackles. We're gonna get like 2 or 3 yards of carry, right? Then we're gonna go play action, okay? So he's gonna come play action, okay? I don't want to move my defensive lineman. So that hopefully will freeze these guys from dropping back, right? And they're gonna get sucked up. Like, now, these corners and safeties very well could ignore it just because they were trying to avoid these receivers. But I'd like to see, like, long distance route, like posts or, like, fades down the sideline. Something from those two receivers. Then this receiver or the tight end, either one, off the play action, can run into this giant hole where the linebackers are coming forward to play the run and safety. And the safeties and corners are bailing back. There should be a place between there for this wide receiver to find, and then the quarterback can throw a nice ball to him. Now, it could get even better if we could, okay, so we can have these two start out here. We're gonna motion him in, snap the ball when he's here, and then he can run a nice over route. So that's how you beat cover 3. Other ways is if you like the blocking game, you can have these. Let's get everybody back on the line here before I start explaining this. You can have, okay, so in theory, right? Center gets the block on the nose guard. Left guard gets the block on the linebacker. Tackle gets the end. Then if you feel confident with this receiver taking the nickel back and this receiver taking the cornerback, we can just toss this ball out here and run down the sideline. And this is, the Ravens style of offense. Just get one-on-one matchups, trust your guys to win. And then you gotta wait for this guy or this guy to realize it's a run and get over to the sideline. But then again, you're assuming this linebacker, the defensive end, and both of these defensive backs don't get off their blocks. Another simple way to beat cover 3, just have the tight end versus the safety. If you just trust your tight end to go up in the middle of the field and make a catch despite there being a safety there, you can go right ahead. Just go Travis Kelce on him. But yeah, there's not really a ton of other ways to beat cover 3. It's mainly those fade balls and what's called the sail routes, where you got the guy clearing out the cornerback and then the guy running where the cornerback should be. But yeah, that is all I have for now. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.